guys, what's up here? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Veto. If today is your first time on my channel, you are definitely welcome, and if today isn't your first time, thank you so much for always coming back to watch my videos. Guys, there are several ships trying to sail in Biggie's house. I'm going to tell you guys all about it, but before we do that, let's talk about Elozonam. You guys know that in my last video I told you that he won the veto power, and you know, after winning the whole veto power thing, he had to do a save and replace. And of course, Diane was also up for possible eviction. We all thought that he was going to save Diane, but for some reason he did not save Diane. He saved Vanita instead, and that caused a lot of drama in the house. Like, people were like, bros, how far now? Even me, at some point I was like, why did this guy even make this kind of decision? But then again, when he started explaining himself to the housemates and everything, I'm just like, oh, I see some sense in what he did. His reasons were that Diane already has like a strong army outside the house, probably voting for her. I mean, she has been in the house for well over 6 weeks. But that he and Vanita just got here, and he feels like they also need a chance to showcase their talent and, you know, just what they've got to offer. And I totally agree. You know, I mean, it's not like a very romantic gesture. I know that, like, if anybody does that to me, anybody that I love does that to me, I'm probably just going to be upset the whole night. But then again, let's think about it. Sometimes you have to play the game with your head and not your heart, right? And I totally get it. But for some funny reason, Esther would not let it slide. Auntie Esther, what's your own? Face your problem. Face fraud, you know? Stop choking your mouth in things that don't concern you. Like, the girl was just so upset for no reason. She had a conversation with Fraud about it. She had a conversation with Diane herself. In fact, she even told Diane that thank God Diane did not kiss him. Auntie, please don't come and pour some sand inside the garri that we're already anticipating to drink. Because if you do, we're going to pour stone inside your own milk. Okay, I don't even know what that means. But guys, I don't know what Esther is trying to do. She's trying to sabotage the relationship that we were anticipating. Look, if Esther goes on like this, I'm going to go on the fasting and prayer session for her, because I don't understand. Mind your business, which is fraud. Speaking about fraud, I don't even know what his own problem is. You guys know that Esther is the current head of house, you know, for this week and everything. And I told you that she chose Fraud to be her roommate. Cool. Last night she was with Fraud in the room, and she was just like, I don't understand Elozonam's reason for not picking my friend. The thing is, if you do something wrong to my friend, I will react more than my friend will react. Why would he choose Vanita? This one, that one. Elozonam was telling her that he chose Vanita out of logic. Okay, that he should go and be staying with logic now, that she stopped spending time with her friend. This one, that one. And Fraud was just quiet the whole time, and she kept on going on and on and on. I feel like she was just looking for someone to sort of support her and, you know, just back up her anger. But Fraud was just quiet the whole time. Then the camera shot took it out of that place. Later he brought it back to them. We just heard Fraud telling Esther that the only property of hers that he has not washed is her towel. So basically, Uncle has been washing all her clothes. You know, he has been doing her dishes. He has been doing every single thing for Esther. Which brings me to this question. Does it mean that if they leave the house and they start dating, that he's going to keep doing all these things? Because, I mean, don't start what you cannot finish. Don't let me get used to a very lavish lifestyle and then just take it away like that. You know, that feeling when you're already used to drinking cornflakes and Golden Morn every morning, and then suddenly one day your mom is bringing crackers and milk. By the way, I love crackers and milk. Okay, but I'm just saying that there are some times when you're used to a particular lifestyle and then someone just introduces something else to you. See, if Fraud cannot continue with this gesture after the house, that is if at all they date, then he should not start it now. Now let's talk about Jackye. Guys, for some reason, yeah, I'm not really a diehard fan of Jackye. Jackye just gives me this feeling. Like, Jackye just, I mean, she makes me feel some kind of way. I don't know why. I've tried so hard to like her, you know, but I just feel like she's not herself, you know. Like, I don't know, it could just be me. If you guys think I'm being paranoid, let me know in the comment section. But for some reason, I feel like Jackye is being too careful. You know, she's just trying to be, you know, morally upright, which is a good thing. But I also feel like if you're in Biggie's house, it's an avenue for you to showcase to the world what you're about. And she's not showcasing anything to me. And there was something she did in the diary room earlier today. Was it today or yesterday night? Which I was just like, what is this girl about? But while she was in the diary room, Biggie actually asked her that if she had one chance to give a shout out to somebody, that who was she going to give the shout out to? And then she was like, oh, she's going to give a shout out to her family, you know, and everybody who has believed in her, everybody who has shown her love and support throughout her stay in Biggie's house. She went on and on and on and on, and then she broke down, you know, when she started talking about her boyfriend. See, me, I don't understand. Lami is your boyfriend, yes, we know. You've told us that you love him million and one times. We get it. We've not forgotten. You've told us that anytime he cheats on you, your skin color changes. I mean, your blood color, something just changes. Okay. So why are you crying? She was like, oh, that she wants to apologize to her boyfriend, that if there's any way she has hurt him, if there's any way she has, just done something to piss him off, in the course of the house. Why are you crying and telling him that you're sorry if you've hurt him? Look, Jackye is battling, okay? Jackye is facing a serious struggle, and she has had this thing with Mike since his birthday. Like, she has not given Mike a breathing space since his birthday, and she knows that she feels something for Mike, okay? And she's so scared because she doesn't even know if we can see through her, which I can. I mean, I can't, sis. I see you, okay? She doesn't know if you can see through her because she knows that she's struggling with her feelings. She doesn't want to hurt her boyfriend, but she also feels something genuine for Mike. But Mike is a married man. I told you guys the other day, Mike had to remind her that man's married when she was telling him that he didn't give her attention just as much as she would have loved it. Like, why would you be seeking attention from a married man if you don't feel anything for him? Like, if I don't feel anything for you right now, I don't care if you give me attention or not. Like, who your attention help? But if I like you, I want you to notice me. I want you to spend time with me. I want you to laugh with me, joke with me. Just give me the attention. And that's just what I think is happening with Jackye. Jackye is falling deeply in love with Mike. And I've said it before, if she doesn't control herself, it's acid that they'll use to welcome her when she come out of Biggie's house. She needs to keep it together, and she already knows this thing, so that's why she kept on apologizing. She was in serious tears, guys. She was really crying, that, oh, she's so sorry, if she has done anything, Let me tell you guys, I was so upset. I just changed the channel, and decided to watch something else, and came back when, she was talking about campaigning, because Biggie asked them to do a campaign for any other of the housemates who is up for eviction, and for some funny reason she actually spoke for Mercy, which is a good thing, because I didn't expect that from her actually, but it's actually a good thing. And when Mike was also asked in the diary session to do a campaign for someone, to solicit for votes for somebody, he also campaigned for Mercy, and his reasons were that Mercy is actually very competitive and she's willing to learn, and he just said a lot of nice things to Mercy, which is a really good thing, okay? When Ike was asked, Ike was like, oh, you guys please vote for Mercy. The reasons he was trying to sell to us, to vote for Mercy, didn't really sit well with me. Ike was like, oh, you guys please vote for Mercy. If you guys want love in Biggie's house, vote for her so she can stay, so we'll give you love. See, I just hope this guy is not playing with Mercy's emotions, because what do you mean by, oh, vote for her because if you want love you have to keep her in the house, that they have so much love to show? I hope this is not a strategy, because I'm going to be broken. I'm going to be so sad, like sad, okay? I'm never going to lie about that, because Mercy genuinely likes this guy and he acts like he actually likes her truly. So if this is all a strategy, then I'm going to be so disappointed. I'm just hoping that it's not. Elo was also asked, to campaign for someone, and he was like, oh, vote for Diane. She's actually a very nice person, and she's someone who is genuinely trying to discover herself and her talents, and the more time she spends in the house, the better chances of her finding her true self. Sincerely, if you ask me, I like the way Elo answers questions. When you ask him something, he thinks about it first, before actually saying a word. Some people might not find it as good enough reason to keep her in the house just because he likes her. So he had to say something that was sellable, something that we would buy and be like, oh, actually that's true, let's give her some time, to figure out what she's all about and all that. And I just think that that's really cute. Now let's talk about Kafi, Gidoni and Vanita. See, these three people have been going through a lot of gbas since on Sunday, all thanks to Ebuka. Ebuka asked Kafi a very tricky question on Sunday. He asked her why she keeps going to the other housemates and talking about Vanita, and how Vanita is trying to encroach her space and Gidoni's space. And she tried to answer the question in a very smart way. Her response was that she doesn't go around talking about Vanita, that she and Vanita already had that conversation. So Ebuka then asked Gidoni if he agreed with what Kafi had said, and his response was yes. And that got Vanita really cranky. Even after both of them had a conversation, that why would she still be talking about her, that she doesn't want any wahala, that she has been on her lane, and everybody should just be on their lane, and that even if Kafi had issues with her after that conversation, why didn't Kafi come back to her? You guys know how Kafi can be. Kafi talks to every single person that's willing to listen. So anybody that just asks her what's up with you and Vanita, she'll start downloading the whole story again. And then earlier today, the camera caught Vanita telling Sadi that Gidoni has affections for her and she's trying to run away, but he keeps coming at her and that she doesn't know what to do. And I think I'll agree with her, because on that Sunday, after the whole life nomination show thing, Gidoni called Vanita to the room and was trying to have a conversation with her, you know, trying to apologize to her for everything and whatnot. Vanita kept saying, Gidoni, you know. And I'm like, you know what? And she was looking at him right in his eyes. You know, I'm trying to stay away from you. This one, that one. And then he was like, yes, I know. He was holding her hand at some point to hold her shoulder. Even at some point, he hugged her and gave her a peck on the cheek. And I'm like, this is too much for just friends. To me, I feel like Gidoni actually has feelings for her. But he just caught up with the whole Kafi wahala and all that. And he's trying to be really, really careful. So, I really don't know. They've not settled it. They're still having their issues. But that's not the main gist. The main gist that brought me here today is Ello and Diane's gist, okay? I feel like their ship is going to sail sooner than we think. Right, so you know that Diane has been feeling some kind of way, you know, because Elo did not save her. Instead, he saved Vanita. So she tried having a conversation with him, and the guy explained to her that, look, it's nothing personal. I didn't try to get back at you because you saved Sadi and not me. However, I just felt like Vanita needed time. They had that conversation. Move on. Fast forward to today. They went to pack their clothes from the garden and they were just playing this love play. You know how you have a crush on someone, you know, and you guys are left alone in the garden and then you're just touching yourself, tickling yourself, and then you finally hug and you feel like it's nothing. Cool. They showed them again just few minutes after the garden touching and, you know, hugging. They showed them in the closet. They were there together. He tickled her. He was like, what's up, where's your mind at? You know, because she was looking confused. Guys, let me tell you, all I could see in Diane's eyes was love. I'm sure in her head she'd just be like, oh my god, am I truly falling for this guy? And I said it with my own mouth that I don't like short guys. I don't like fake guys. I'm falling for this guy. Like when the guy was like, what's up, what's wrong with you? She was just shaking her head like, you know how you don't want to fall in love with somebody, but you know the road to that love is so slippery that you can't even help yourself. That's what is happening to Diane. And then the guy being so cute and all romantic was just like, okay, come. And then he dragged her to himself and gave her this warm hug, and you know she hugged. In fact, they hugged for a while, and then I was just there shouting, oh. See, I love love. Oh, I love love. Let me tell people now, okay? I love love, and anytime I see people in love, I'm always so excited. So I'm happy for Diane. I just feel like she needs to, you know, give it a try. I'm not saying she should go wild and all that, but I feel like you can give it a try and see how it goes. We know that you said you don't like fair guys and you don't like short guys, but see, we forgive you. Go ahead. You know, you can have him. You can have him. And guys, let me tell you, Ike is just an idiot. Earlier today, they were in the kitchen. Ello, Diane, Ike, and Omashola, you know, they were trying to make toast and all that. And Diane was asking Ike, in the presence of Ello, if he had a brother that she would get married to. I'm sure she was just trying to get at Ello and everything. And Ike was like, oh no, I don't have a brother, but I have a cousin. And I was like, okay, tell me about him. And then he goes, he's smart, he's this, he's that. And then she was like, is he tall? Ike then said, no, he's not so tall, but he's taller than you. She was like, is he dark? He said, no, he's fair. Is he built? Ike was like, oh yeah, he's built. Is he smart? Yes, he's smart. She kept on asking and asking, and all the descriptions that Ike was giving, I felt like he was Elozonam, but I was just like, better shut up and listen first. Maybe you're just overthinking things. And then at the end of the day, she was like, what is his name? And Ike said Elozonam. Like, I'm like, oh my god, like everybody wants them to be together, to be sincere. Esther might just be hating for now, but it's temporary. She's actually upset that he didn't save her friend. I really just hope that this ship sails, because I feel like they're genuinely into each other and they need to give it a chance. Like, you can find love anywhere. You know, just don't find it in the toilet, because your love will keep smelling till the end. Okay, I don't know where that came from. Guys, that's all the gist I have for you guys. Thank you so much for watching my videos. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please do not forget to hit on the subscribe button. Click on the like button if you enjoyed this video. And please click on the bell notification icon that's right beside the subscription button, just so that you get notified every single time I put out a new video. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.